Alright guys, what to do? It's your boy X coming at you guys with another video. And in today's video, we're gonna go over and give my opinion on the Dave Ramsey 7 baby steps. Should you follow them? Does it work? Did it work for me? Would I redo it again if I had to? Would I suggest it to another person? And I do want to go over this, and I just want to make it clear, no, I am not as rich as Dave Ramsey. I'm not saying I know more than Dave Ramsey, not even in the slightest. Dave Ramsey up yonder, X here down below, but I just want to give my 2 cents on it because it's a good 7 steps, but I think it could be better. So let's get into today's video so I can tell you why. Alright guys, so we talking Dave Ramsey, right? This guy's great, right? Everybody loves Dave Ramsey. X is a nobody. I am X here. And I'm going to tell you generally my ideal and ideology on his 7 baby steps. I do not think they're as great as people say. Why? Because I think you can do his steps, but do his steps slightly better than what he laid them out for you. But before we get into that, would you mind subscribing to my YouTube channel and most definitely liking this video? So just hit the like button. I appreciate it, and it's going to help my channel tremendously. You rock. Now we're going with baby step 1, which is start with $1,000 saving. I agree with this. Now this is a good step, truthfully, because so many people struggle to save $1,000. Like a lot of people had $1,000. No, like they some people tell it, no, I got paid, I had $1,000, so it is what it is. It is what it is. You heard me? No. I completely agree with this. Take $1,000 and just put it in your savings account. Why? Just in case. Literally, it's just in case. Literally. I believe in that step. I think that'll be the first step for a lot of people, just to learn and get the knowledge that they need and see what they need to fix just to save their first $1,000. Because so many people actually don't have $1,000, and some people never actually even saved $1,000. So just going through the process of learning what and what not to do for themselves to get that $1,000, I can most definitely agree with. I most definitely did this baby step. So number 1, it gets my approval. Not that my approval means anything, because Dave Ramsey is far richer than me, but I think it's worth it. Baby step number 2 is pay off all debt. Now, is this step right, correct? Should you do it? I'm 50-50 on this. Really, I am. I'm like torn right down the middle. Should you pay off those debts? Yes, if it hinders you. So that's why this baby step, I'm half. Like I really am. Because it really depends on the person. If you're struggling to save because some people accumulate so many bills, subscription, car notes, insurance, that you're barely just have enough money to do anything with, then I agree with this method. Hey, you should look to pay something off, right? That way you'll have a little bit more cushion far as you saving a month. Like let's say for instance you have $1,000 of bills, but you only make $1,000. Then yeah, you should focus on paying something off. Even if you have $900 in bills, but you got you make $1,000 a month, then yes, focus on paying something off so you can have more monthly income that you get to keep. But if your bills are $700 and you making $1,000, right? You got like a $300 cushion. No, it really would depend on the interest rate at that point. If you got some decent credit and you're not paying like out the wazoo, at that point, I would probably contribute a little bit more to it, but I will also start to prioritize also investing. And I'm not talking about invest more than you put in your car note, no, but I'm saying if you got that $300 cushion, right? I would put an extra $100 toward the car note and start putting $50 towards the bill. And if you're more risky and you think you can work at it and you have more work ethic, you can make more money if you do a little more overtime at work, then at that point, yes. Me personally, what I did, I allocated $200 extra towards my car at the time, and then I started putting $100 up towards the things that I need to invest in or save money or whatever the case may be, right? That's what I did. Like at the end of each month, I'm not saying this is what you do, because no, I had my $1,000 saved, but all my overhead money, the 300 in this scenario, right? I put it all towards bills and I started investing. I did them at the same time. And I know people just like, well, you shouldn't do that. But I did, and I give you my reason why I did. It got me to start investing. And like I said, I was putting that extra money towards my car, so I was paying it down quicker. And believe it or not, I started to see actual growth in that portfolio. Small growth, but like again, growth. So I had the $1,000 in my savings, and I started actually growing my investment account. And then I was actively paying down. And now for me personally, like I said, I have a job where I can work more. So due to me working more, I was able to spend a little bit more money. And with, like I said, with a little bit more, I put an extra 50 towards the investment. So now I'm investing 100 a month, and all my extra money I was paying down my car, because like I said, I was able to do that due to my job. Whatever tickles your fancy. But in this scenario, paying off all debts first, except the house, depends on the interest rate for me, really. If you're paying a lot of interest, then I vote yes, do it. But if you're not, I say no. I say start investing as fast as you can, so compound interest can really help you. Truthfully, I'm just saying. All right, baby step 3. I'm kind of torn on this one also. Why? It says have 3 to 6 months worth of investments as far as your emergency fund. And I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't have that. I mean, I think in my actual savings account, I probably got like 2, maybe 2,500. I don't have 3 months worth of actual savings. But then again, I guess you could say I have 2, because my bills are so low. So I guess I do, but I mean, it's not like I prioritized it, is what I want to put out there. I'm not prioritizing. I just have money on the side just in case something pops off and I got to take care of it. So that one I'm kind of torn between. I personally didn't use it to get to where I am. Like I said, I'm not that far in the game, but I'm gaining some skin. Y'all will see. This is going to be my best year yet. Just watch. Subscribe so you can watch it. No, subscribe so you can watch it. But I didn't do this. I'm just keeping it a stack. I did not. I just screwed this whole step. I don't care about it. The $1,000 was good for me. Where it said invest 15% towards your retirement. Now this step, screw 15. I ain't gonna cap with you. I don't know how your job do it, but I would say invest a little bit more. For me, we can do, my job matched me 5% for my retirement. But we can also switch that to a dollar amount. I started with $150 per check, and as I got better with my money, I moved up to 200. As I got better with my money, I moved up to 300. As I got better, I moved up to 400, and I stopped at 400. So now I'm allocating $400 per paycheck into my savings account, and I know it ain't no 15%. I'm way up past it. So in that sense, do as much as you can. Like I said, learn and see what you're able to maneuver with this one. As a minimum, always do whatever your employee match. But if you can do more than 15, me personally, I strongly would. But always remember, never invest money you think you may use. So even though you have it, I won't just say, hey, this is all on black. Just put something in and hold it a little bit. And then next week, everything playing out, you finna get another check. Hey, put some more in. Just keep you some, and just don't dump it all in at one time. I know if you make one large investment at one time, it plans to do better in the stock market at one time. But me personally, if you're not at that level, you're not at that level. You gotta do what's best for you. And there's many ways to invest, and never forget the overall goal is to just grow your money. You may not grow as fast as the next person, but you're still growing your money, which is the overall goal. So remember that. Baby step 5. This would not apply to most people. It did apply to me. And I'm going to keep it a stack with you. No. It says save for your child's college fund. No. That's the answer I'm going to give you. Now, why I'm saying no, I like I said, you may not agree. If you don't, leave it in a comment. We can talk about it. Would I save for my son's retirement fund? No, I really wouldn't. Why? I'm not a big advocate of school. No, of course, get your high school diploma. If you want to do a trade, I'm all for it. But I don't think you really need school like that. It depends on my son's profession. And me personally, the reason I have no intent to pay for his college fund is because I want him to do it himself. Now, let's say he goes out and becomes a dentist, a doctor, or whatever, something that costs a lot of money for school, right? I want him to take on that debt and start paying on it. If he really is about it and he's actually trying, I will help him pay that off at that point. I would. But if he's not, he must know it's a learning curve. I'm not just going to give it to him, right? So I'm not, my dad never just gave me anything. It was always you work towards it. And if you're really working towards it and he see that you're working towards it, he would then assist you to the best of his ability. And that really bestowed into me, to learn. Oh, it's not going to be handed to me. Oh, well, I got this amount of debt. How can I pay my own debt? And like I said, sometimes it was a struggle. I struggled to do it. But then when I got a hold of it and I started doing it, Dad saw it. Congratulations. I would assist you now, right? And I want to do that with my son. I plan on giving my son no handouts, like no cap. He must learn to fend for himself. Because in the act, if something happens to me, of course he have life insurance and I have all that squared away, but I want him to know and learn and adapt and grow. And I feel like if I did that, it would hinder his growth. And I want to make sure he is a warrior to the fullest extent. No handouts, and he will know that the work don't stop, the grind don't stop. So I'm not with this one. This is a personal opinion of me. You may feel different. I'm all, hey, if you do, I understand. Like I said, leave in the comments, we can chat about it. Now, baby step 6 is pay off your house. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I ain't paying nothing off. I have no intent. I mean, I'm lying. I'm not paying my house off. None of them. Even, like, truthfully, even if I got all my houses down to I only owe 20 to 30,000, I probably refinance and take some of that money out and probably put it into the stock market or buy another property. I have no intent on paying my houses off. Even to the point when I actually get to retirement, I will probably more than likely sell my houses off so I won't have to deal with them. Because, if you have done any real estate, you know that it's not passive. It is an actual job. So even if I got to the point where I'm going to retire, I would just sell them and just take the proceeds. So I have no intent of paying my house off. So yet again, this is another baby step I'm not rocking with. Like I said, depends on the person, right? If you're one of them people and you just want to know, I just want a house to live in, then yeah, I can see where you'll want to pay that off so you can just get that monthly bill up off you. No less stress, more growth, or more mess around money, however you look at it. Me personally, no, I'm just not. I mean, no. Nah, I don't see it at all. And that last baby step is literally just to grow your wealth and give. I can fully agree with this one. I'm always going to try my best to grow my money to the best I can. And as far as giving, I do donate to charity. I ain't got a lot to donate, keep it a stack with you, but I do try. But actually giving, if I actually got to the point where I was making like a crap ton of money and I had just had actual money where retirement wasn't an issue, I think I would actually give away probably 10% of my stuff just to people who need. Not like average people. You guys should go to work more. I'm not gonna cap with you, but like hungry people, like I don't think anybody in this world should go without eating. Like food doesn't cost them much. Like everybody should have a Tostino and they have the choice. Just keeping the stack. Throw some pizza rolls. Like come on, man. If everybody just buy pizza roll for everybody who's hungry, everybody will eat very good. So I don't think people should starve. That should be the last thing that we need, people starving. So yeah, I can see myself most definitely getting behind baby step 7 and actually giving. But yeah, that's cap. But these baby steps, like I said, these are my opinions. I would love to know you guys' opinion. Did you do all the baby steps? Did it work for you? Did you follow some and like myself? Would love to hear about it. Leave it in the comment. Don't forget to like this video. Most definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like I said, I try to post as many times as I can. And sometimes I only post once. So, most definitely subscribe, like this video, and it's your boy Axiom, and I'm out.